Hi, this is just an illustration of the Ford Intelligent All-Wheel Drive. All-wheel drive is a term that's been bandied around. Four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, depends on what a manufacturer calls their product. A lot of all-wheel drives are front-wheel drives that have a certain proportion limited slip. And intelligent four-wheel drive that's in both the the Escape, the Edge, the all-wheel drive Fusion in that, actually runs in a four-wheel drive mode at any time that the accelerator pedal is pressed. This analyzer has been put in the vehicles just to show people what the actual difference. This vehicle here is a 2015 Ford Edge in a 2-liter 4-cylinder. This, on certain conditions uphill, will turn into pretty much a rear-wheel drive vehicle. But I wanted to show you the analyzer. This is my home driveway. This is the street running up to my driveway, I should say. It's generally fairly steep. It never really gets plowed until 24 hours after a storm. Negotiating it can be a bit of an issue, but I drive it in an Escape in a four-wheel drive. Once again, they call the Escapes four-wheel drives for some silly reason, but an all-wheel drive system in the Edge works the exact same way. But when I come to go up this hill, I drive it in all season, and it automatically knows exactly what I'm getting into. And I just want you to watch the analyzer here. That little vehicle represents the torque, or the amount of power that's going to each wheel, and that's independently and instantaneously done. So I'm just going to show you, and this is absolutely clear pavement. It's just rained, but it's not raining right now. All-wheel drive as well really handles a vehicle a lot better under hydroplaning conditions, putting the threshold of hydroplaning up a lot higher. But I just want to show you what that analyzer will do as we climb up the hill to my house. Just keep watching. You see it's pushing from the back right now, and then the front, so it's already in full four-wheel drive mode, just climbing. You've got power to the front and to the back, and if you let off the torque, it actually drops off the front to begin with. And as I go around, oops, the turn, and up to the steeper part here, if I let off completely, and say we're stuck right in the middle, and I just crawl it out, you can see the rear wheel is the first one that pushes. It pushes off the bat, but everything grabs. So this is not the typical front wheel drive that most people are thinking about. Most of those vehicles, well, with Ford, they changed in 2013. But as soon as there's no power on the drive line, it really defaults to a front wheel drive vehicle, but my foot's not even on the accelerator right now. Now, just to further illustrate that anytime, now we're right up on a perfectly high flat, but anytime that you go to accelerate on that, whether this is a crash avoidance maneuver, emergency pass, or anything else, this vehicle will become a four-wheel drive instantaneously. So as soon as I hit this right here, and we're on dry pavement, absolutely level, as soon as I hit this, I've got power front and back, and it will stay that way until I let off the accelerator. And it still ran as a rear-wheel drive mode, and now we have no power. But we're running downhill now, and I'm going to make a right-hand turn. Just hang on a second. And we're still going downhill. And even when I'm going downhill, if I accelerate, it is full all-wheel drive. Anytime that you're accelerating with these vehicles, they become full all-wheel drives. Especially if they're equipped with the proper winter tires, these vehicles literally turn into tanks. Thanks for your time. Hope this is helpful.